If you know the words, sing along. There was a guy named Caesar Augustus, and he commanded that the people all over the realm that he ruled be registered in their towns in which they had been born. So he sent them travelling across the whole empire back to their hometowns. For them, being sent to travel was a disruption. For us, not being allowed to travel is a disruption. Now, like so many of us, Mary and Joseph were simply trying to get by. Arriving back in their hometown, yet they had no home in their hometown to stay in. Joseph, with his heavily pregnant wife Mary, made their way through the throngs of other couples and families seeking a place of shelter, as God is about to reveal an entirely other sort of way that will shape the history that follows. But what's this? I think I can hear the angels. Can you hear angels? Is that angels? Oh, I think we should sing them in. The arrival of the angels indicated something unusual was taking place. We have in our midst the Baby Jesus alumni. Over the last many number of years, we've had many baby Jesuses, and I'm going to invite some of them who are here tonight to come forward because they grow up and they become members of our community. These fabulous children have all laid in the manger. I just thought it was a lovely moment to pause and remember this story and how it has touched so many lives and even the lives of our many baby Jesuses. Whenever a new baby arrives, people often gather around to celebrate. So who did the angels call to the birth of the baby Jesus? They called shepherds of all people. An unusual choice, not the sweetest smelling members of the community. They spend most of their time out in the hills and out in the fields, not what you would call normal townsfolk. But it is the shepherds who are the invited guests of the Most High God as the birth of the Christ child takes place. Angels beckoning shepherds to come and see a newborn baby. This is just the beginning of the strange plot twists in our story. Mary and Joseph would have still been recovering from these first visitors with the sheep and so forth, when news came of yet more visitors, a very different kind of visitor. Well-appointed dignitaries riding on camels from a far distant land, making their way through the town to find the humble abode of this young family. The locals were mostly unaware of the baby's presence, yet these three mysterious outsiders brought very particular gifts. Gold, which is always handy, a gift for a king, frankincense, the aroma of a priest, and myrrh, an embalming ointment used in burial. King, priest, death. These magi knew more about the baby in the manger than anyone else. In a profound way, these gifts spoke of this baby's identity, purpose, and destiny. In due course, this baby grew up and was central to a series of extraordinary religious and political events in Jerusalem. And ever since that time, people have pondered the meaning of these events. A story like this has the power to change the way we see everything. Truths become apparent that had not been previously known. Things hidden from the foundation of the world have been uncovered. And I encourage you to think on these mysteries like Mary did and carry them in your heart. We're nearly at the end of our presentation, so let's welcome Santa with our traditional song of Jingle Bells. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you for welcoming back our live nativity. It's lovely to be here with you. God bless.